Welcome to this session on Introduction to Information Security. In this session, we will explore what information security is, what are the key aspects of information security, and the importance of security, major threats encountered in information security, what are the methods of protections we will use to protect, and the history of IS. These topics we will discuss in this session. What is information and what is data? So data means nothing but raw facts, unprocessed facts and figures without context. So raw facts are nothing but data. For example, numbers, dates and strings of text, these comes under data. Then what does it mean? Information, information means we are giving, for example, we are taking a report summarizing sales figure for a quarter. This is nothing but the information which has been processed, organized, or structured in a way that makes it meaningful and useful. So information is nothing but processed data is called as an information, or organized data, structured data is called as an information. That means, in simpler terms, data means raw facts, information means processed, organized, or structured data is called as an information. What is information security? It refers to protecting data from unauthorized accessing and ensure that confidentiality, integrity, and availability occurred in that one or not. So here, every time we are trying to protect data from unauthorized accessing. This is called CIA triad. Confidentiality, integrity, availability triad. CIA triad. These are the some of the specialized areas of security. So many types of securities we have: physical security, personal security, communication security, network security, data security, cyber security. So these are the some of the specialized areas of security. The first one is physical security, where we can protect the physical items and objects or areas of an organization from an unauthorized accessing and misuse. In personal security, we will try to protect our individuals or personals or group of individuals who are authorized to access the organizations and its operations. In communication security, we protect organizations, communications media, technology, and content. In network security, we will try to protect our complete network where all the resources connected to that network we are protecting from unauthorized accessing, and consistently and continuously we are monitoring and measurement of its effectiveness. In data security, this means ensuring the data is should be kept safe from corruption and that access to it suitably controlled. So every time we are securing our personal data or any type of data from any corruption, and we are making it as safe. So these are some of the key aspects of information security. Confidentiality means keeping sensitive information safe from those who are not authorized to see it. It involves techniques like encryption and access controls. In integrity, we are maintaining the accuracy of data. It ensures that unauthorized people cannot alter or destroy the data. In availability, we will make sure that the data is accessible to authorized users. So these are the CIA triad: confidentiality, integrity, and availability triad. These are the three key aspects of information security. This is a pictorial representation of information security, which represents the confidentiality one and integrity and availability. 24 by 7 availability, resources should be available. And why our information security is important. So which we are using to protect from the cyber security threats. Here we are protecting information from cyber security threats, and we are applying the security regulations like GDPR and HIPAA, Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. This is also one of the HIPAA compliance, and GDPR, General Data Protection Regulations. These two we are using for data privacy and compliance, and we are safeguarding business reputations also here. Then, what are the major threats encountered in information security? So, these are the some of the major threats encountered in information security: malware, malicious software designed to damage or infiltrate systems. In phishing, This is one of the methods where attackers trick users into sharing sensitive information like passwords by pretending to be legitimate. Denial of service attacks. These attacks aim to shut down a service or network, making it inaccessible to users. In social engineering, when attackers manipulate people into giving away confidential information, often through the deception. So these are some of the major threats in information security. Malware, malicious software, which is designed to damage or infiltrate systems, phishing, just like passwords by pretending to be legitimate, denial of service attack, which makes it inaccessible to users, social engineering, this can be manipulate peoples to giving away confidential information. These are the four major threats encountered in information security. And what are the methods to secure the information? To secure the information, we are using the encryption. This converts data into a code that only authorized users can read. So that means we are protecting the data using codes. Access control. We can restrict here accessing accessing to unauthorized ones. So ensures that only those who have permission can access the systems. The remaining cannot access the systems. In firewalls, these are the barriers that monitor and control incoming and outgoing network traffic based on security rules. Antivirus software that detects and removes malicious software from our systems. So these are the four methods from the foundation of a solid information security strategy. So regarding this, here we are conclude this information security is a crucial part of modern digital life. It ensures confidentiality, integrity, and availability of data while protecting it from the growing number of cyber threats. Whether it's businesses, governments, or individuals, we all need to take steps to safeguard our information. Then, this is about the conclusion of our information security. We will discuss now the history of IS. The history of IS categorized into these steps. Early history, which we can say that pre-computer era, rise of computer security, which we can say that 1960 to 1980s duration, the growth of internet security and cyber security in the 1990s to 2000s, modern information security 2010 to the present day, and finally we will look at the future of information security. These are the quick overview of what we will cover in this video. Okay, let us start the early history of information security. That means the long before the invention of computers, we are using encryption technique in ancient times. Okay, these techniques were used in ancient civilizations, which were used by the Romans. One of the most famous is the Caesar cipher, which is used a simple shift of letters to encode messages. Then World War II, which is the fast forward to the 20th century. Encryption played a crucial role during the World War II. In this, we are using the Enigma machine used by the Germans, was a highly sophisticated cipher device that the Allies eventually broke. This marked one of the earliest major efforts to break encrypted communication. Then, the importance of security represents governments and military organizations focused on protecting information through physical means. That means we are using in those days locker safes and hidden messages. These are the some of the pictorial representations for Enigma machines and substitutions, that is Caesar cipher and firewalls, which we are using in 1990s, and rise of cyber crimes in the 1990s. So 1960 to 1980 duration. In this, we are using the rise of computer security. Okay, in this era, we are using the multi-user systems, which become a common, and security concerns like unauthorized access and data breaches arose. Here, we are using the first antivirus developed by Orphanet researchers to address growing concerns about malware. In In 1977, one of the major milestones was the invention of the data encryption standard DES in 1977 by IBM Machine. It is one of the significant milestone. In 1980, the rise of personal computers were introduced with new threats like the first computer virus, the brain virus, which is spread through floppy disks in 1986, which was a legal response to growing cybercrime. So this is about up to 1980s. These are the pictorial representation which represents the ARPANET and the first brain virus. The first computer brain virus in the year 1980s. In 1990s marked the birth of the internet and the emergence of cybersecurity as we know it today. In 1990s, the internet will be grew. So did the need for network security. The first commercial firewalls were introduced to protect systems from unauthorized access. One major development was introduced of SSL encryption in the year 1994, which made secure communication over the web possible for things like online banking. So, birth of internet, firewall, secure software layer, these are the three things encountered in 1990s. In 2000, the early 2000s saw large-scale cyber attacks like the I Love You virus and SQL Slammer, which affected millions of systems worldwide. And at the same time, government passed laws like HIPAA and GDPR compliances or Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act 1999 in the year 1999, ensuring privacy in sectors like healthcare and finance. In 2010s, security faced new challenges with the rise of cyber warfare and the rapid adoption of cloud computing. Cyberware, one of the most famous incidents was the Stuxnet bomb in 2010. In cloud security, as businesses moved their data to the cloud, securing information in this new environment became a top priority. Today, organizations use sophisticated encryption and identity management systems to secure cloud-based data. In 2018, the GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, revolutionized data privacy laws in Europe, impacting how organizations worldwide manage personal data. Zero trust architecture. Today, security models like zero trust assume that every request is a potential threat and require strict identity verification before granting access. These are some of the key milestones in the history of information security. In 1970, introduction of the data encryption standard algorithms in the year 1970. In 1980, first known computer virus appeared. In 1990s, SSL encryption and firewalls revolutionized network security. 2000s, cybercrime will be grew and large-scale attacks like I Love You made headlines. 2010s, GDPR and cloud security became central to protecting data. In 2020, development of AI-driven security and zero trust models. These are the key milestones in the information security. And what does the future hold for information security? AI and machine learning will take a key role in detecting and preventing cyber threats by analyzing patterns in real time. Quantum cryptography, the potential of quantum cloud computing revolutionize encryption, making today's security algorithms obsolete. Biometric security, this also likely to see an increased use of biometric security such as fingerprints, facial recognition, and even behavioral biometrics. As cybercrime continues to evolve, security practices will need to adapt rapidly to stay ahead of new threats. This is The future of information security. In conclusion, information security has evolved from ancient encryption techniques to today's sophisticated digital defenses as cyber threats involved and continuously to grow. So too will the methods we use to protect our data. I hope the history of information security has been insightful to you. Thank you.